Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is April Monique, and in today's video I have one of my favorite videos to watch, to film, to talk about. I love seeing people's yearly favorites, and that is what I am doing in today's video. I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos, and I have some really good products and some amazing gems that I found this year. The products that I'm talking about necessarily didn't come out this year. It's products that I started using this year and just happened to fall in love with. So that is how we are going to be doing today's video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with the one moisturizer that I have, and it is from Tatcha. It's the Dew Skin Cream, and I do have a Point Perk sample deluxe size. I don't know what these are called, but I did get this in an order like in the beginning of the year, and this has lasted me the whole year. I am like scraping the rest out. I did use this today. I love this stuff. I will definitely repurchase it once my no buy is done. This makes my skin look and feel hydrated and moisturized and plump, and I just love this product so much, and I highly recommend this. And this was definitely a favorite in 2021. Next, I want to talk about primers, and I have 3 primers in front of me that I want to talk about. The first one is from Supergoop, and it's the Glow Screen with SPF 40. Now, I do think this is marketed as a SPF, but I do use it as my primer. During the summertime, I would just put this on, no moisturizer, just this and a tinted like foundation, tinted moisturizer, and be good to go. This makes my skin, it doesn't look greasy or oily. It just has like a moisturizing feeling to it, and it makes it look like, I don't want to say dewy, it just makes it look radiant, and I love this stuff so much. I was actually really surprised that I liked it this much, but I have used it throughout the year, not only in the summertime but throughout the year, and I do have this on today, and my skin is looking and feeling really good. I was dry right here, but once I had put this on and the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, it doesn't feel or look dry in the areas that I am dry in. Next 2 primers I'm going to talk about are kind of the same thing, except one is a higher end and the other one is Drugstore. So let's talk about the Drugstore one first. Now this was like a hit or miss with people. Some people either loved it or some people really hated it. I was one of the people that really loved it a lot, and I'm talking about the NYX Professional, the Marshmallow Primer. Just looks like this. This stuff looks so good on my skin. I usually put it like right here on my T-zone, and it just made that area look poreless and smooth. When I put my foundation on, my foundation just looked really nice on top of this. I really do like this stuff a lot. In the beginning when I tried it, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, and at first I did it, but but I started using it, and then I really started to enjoy it throughout the time. And the final primer I want to talk about is from One Size. It's Secure the Blur, and it just looks like this. Again, this is similar to the NYX one that I just talked about, except this is higher price. So this does do the same thing as the NYX. It does make my skin look poreless in my T-zone. It smooths it out. It makes the foundation look really nice on top of this. I really enjoyed this one a lot. The only thing that I don't like about this is that you really have to squeeze it out to get the product, because it's hard to get out. But other than that, I really enjoyed this primer. Before I move on to foundation, I want to talk about the one foundation compact that I have, and it's from Cat Beauty. It's the Aqua Insurance, I think. Aqua Insurance compact foundation. Just looks like this, and it's in the shade light beige. I really do enjoy this a lot. Just looks like this. It does look light, but once I put it on my skin, it does oxidize a little bit. But I really do like this for those times where I just want to hurry up, I'm in a rush and I want to hurry up and put on some type of makeup. This is great for that. I could just do it in the car, throw it on, then throw on the rest of my powder, bronzer, highlight, blush, all that good stuff. Really do like this a lot. I did recommend last year in my 2020 favorites the the Makeup Forever Professional one, and it's similar to the Aqua from Cat. Just looks like this. but I think I like the J-Cat Beauty a little bit more. So if you really do like this, or you've been wanting a drugstore dupe for this one from Makeup Forever, I highly recommend this one from J-Cat Beauty. For liquid foundation, I have three I also want to talk about. The first one is from Catrice. It's the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. Now, I have mine in the shade 040 Neutral Hazel. This stuff is so hard to find now. I don't know what is going on with Catrice, but I don't think they're sold at Ulta anymore. I think you could only find them online at Ulta or directly on Catrice. And I think, I don't know if they're like gonna discontinue this foundation or what, because there's not a lot of shades to choose from like in Ulta and in store. I'm not sure about like the direct site from Catrice. I will try to look it up and then leave it somewhere here on the screen and let you guys know. But I really enjoyed this foundation. It does come with a pump. This shade is a little bit too neutral for me. It does look a little gray tone when I put it on, but once I have it blended in on my skin, it looks really nice. It looks like that. It does look a little bit dark, but like I said, once I put it on my skin, it looks fine. So I really do like this. The only thing I would say is that to make sure you're not putting on a lot, because this can get cakey real quick. A little bit goes a long way. The next foundation I have to talk about is from Uma Beauty by Sharon C, and it's the Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation. I have mine in the shade Fair Lady T6. Just looks like this. It does come with a pump. I really enjoyed this foundation a lot. It made my skin look so nice and it's not full coverage. I would say light to medium coverage, but I don't mind. I really did enjoy this foundation a lot. I forgot to mention the Catrice foundation. That is more of a medium to full, almost too full. So like I said, be careful with that one. But this one looked really nice. I think even if you accidentally put too much, you'd still be okay with it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this foundation a lot, and I think I used this one more than the Catrice. But overall, I really did like it. The last foundation I want to talk about is from Fenty Beauty, and it's actually a blurring skin tint. It's the Eavesdrop, and it's in the shade number 5. This stuff wowed me this year. This, when I tried it on, I think I tried it on in like a first impressions or some type of video. I will link it down in the bottom. But this looks so much full coverage than I expected it to be. This does have one of those things where you just pour it like this. This is pretty liquidy, so I would say be careful, but this really surprised me. I thought this was going to be very, very light coverage, but it isn't. It is more of the almost full coverage. You can get it to a pretty good full coverage, but I love this a lot. I actually used it a lot with the glow screen from Supergoop. These two together, oh, perfection. But I really did enjoy this a lot, and the shade for me actually was really, really good. So this was a top foundation for me this year. Moving on to concealers, I have two that I want to talk about, and the first one is from Tarte. It's the Ultra Creamy Shape Tape in the shade, what shade is this? 22N Light Neutral. I like this stuff a lot. Now, this is supposed to be creamier than the regular Tarte Shape Tape, and I do agree. I do not like the original Shape Tape. This one I like a little bit more. It just makes it look so much more hydrated, and it doesn't make my skin look cakey. I just really, really enjoyed it. That's what the color looks like. And yeah, so if you are someone who didn't like the original Shape Tape, I was going to say that other word again. If you were one of the ones that didn't like the original one, I would recommend getting this one, because this one really surprised me as well. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I really did enjoy this one. The last concealer I have to talk about is from Dior, and it's the Forever Skin Corrector, and I have mine in the shade 1.5N. This stuff, if I had to pick between the two concealers, this would be my top one. This looks so nice underneath my eyes. It canceled out the redness that I have like right here, my rosacea, and it didn't like get into my fine lines. It doesn't look cakey or just gross looking under there. It doesn't age me, which I really like a lot. This concealer really, really surprised me, and I love it. This is like one of my top concealers, and I would totally repurchase this again. This is what the color looks like. So it's not too dark, not too light, perfect color for me. I really like this concealer and I can't wait to use it some more and then eventually repurchase it. This is going to be my go-to concealer from now on. Time to move on to blushes. Now I have a lot of blushes that I want to talk about, so I'm going to try to speed through this. But the first blush is from Makeup by Mario. I think that's how you say it. This is the Soft Pop Powder Blush and it's in the shade Desert Rose. This is so pretty on the skin. It just looks like this. Usually I don't like these types of colors, but it almost looks mauve-y. Yeah, it looks, look at that. That is so, so pretty. I like the way it goes on, and as you can tell, that was like one swipe, and look how much pigmented it was. This is so pretty, and the color is very nice. And actually, Makeup by Mario, his products are not that expensive. This was like, I think, $22, which is not bad at all for a high-end blush, but I really, really enjoyed this blush. The next blush I want to talk about is from Makeup by Mario, but it is a cream blush and it's in the shade Earthy Pink. This is a Soft Pop blush stick. Just looks like this. This is similar to the powder, except this is a cream. Yeah, and it's a little bit more darker. It's this color right here. I like to pair this one with the powder blush. And I do like to use my own brush. It does come with another brush on the other side. I don't like it. I feel like it's too little, and since I have big cheeks, it just takes forever to blend, so I prefer to use my brush. But this does, I'm going to blend it out so you guys can see, this does blend out really nicely on the skin with a brush or a sponge. I use either or, but look at, oh, look how pretty that is. I just love it. And this does not fade on my skin. It stays on once I set it, and it just looks so, so good on my skin. I really do love this blush. I just noticed as I was looking down at my blushes, I think I only have like 3 powdered blushes and the rest are creams. But anyways, the next blushes I want to talk about are from Tower 28, and these are cream blushes. These are the Beach Please Buildable Luminous Colors for cheeks and lips. I have them in the shade Magic Hour and Power Hour. Just looks like this. I do have Power Hour on my skin right now, and then Magic Hour is just a neutral color, just looks like this. These are so pretty. I had first bought the shade, which shade? Magic Hour, and I didn't use it for a while until, oh man, I just dug my finger in there, darn it. I hadn't used it for a while, and then I had finally used it, and oh my gosh, this looks so beautiful. Again, you could use these either with a brush or a sponge. I used either or, and I really did enjoy these a lot. Looks really pretty. Let me see if I could swatch them for you guys. Power Hour is the one on top, and then Magic Hour is the one on the bottom. It just looks so nice. It gives my skin a healthy looking glow. It just looks so, so nice, and it does blend out really nicely. I'm gonna see, I don't have anything to blend it with, but trust me, it blends out really nicely. Like, look, I blended out the top one, and yeah, these are just so nice, and they last on the skin forever. I really do like these. The next blushes I have to talk about are from e.l.f. and they are the Putty Blushes. I have more than 2, but these are the ones that I could find like real quickly. The only thing I hate is that the names are on the side and it is so hard to see. So right now in my hands I have the shade Turk and Caicos and Tahiti. Tahiti is more of a darker color. It's that one right here, and then Turks and Caicos is this one. And these ones are similar to the Tower 28, except I think these ones are more, they dry down faster than the Tower 28 ones do. But these are just so pretty on the skin. Like I said, they have great staying power on the skin. I did use, I forgot already. Which one was this? Tahiti. I have used Tahiti more than Turks and Caicos. I don't think you could tell, but I have. It's just so nice. They do feel dry, but once you warm them up with your finger or a damp sponge, they work fine. Yeah, I think now I know why I used one over the other, because it's a little bit darker than the other. But yeah, that's what it looks like right there. These are buildable. They look just so nice on the skin, and like I said, they have great staying power. So I really do like these, and these are pretty affordable. I think they're like under $6 if I'm not mistaken. Lastly, for cream blushes, I have two from Mount, and these are just called the Cream Blush Lights. I have them in the shade Sundown and Sandy Cheeks. Now, I do prefer Sundown a little bit more. As you can tell, I have really used this one a lot. And then I have Sandy Cheeks. Sundown is more, has more luminosity to it, and Sandy Cheeks is more of a matte. As you can tell, I have used this one a lot. These are my favorite out of all the cream blushes that I talked about today. These are my most favorite and most used. They just really look nice on the skin. I have put these on top of powder before. Like if I forget to put it underneath, I'll throw this on top, and it looks so nice. It doesn't disturb the foundation. It doesn't disturb any of the makeup that I put, and just looks so good. Great staying power. Oh, look at those shades. Oh my gosh, I really do like these a lot. I think I'm gonna get a couple more, and I really do hope they come out with more of these, because these are some amazing blushes, and I just really did like these a lot. Now going into powder blushes, I have this, what is this? The Celestial Odyssey by Pat McGrath Labs. The Divine Blush Glow Trio just looks like this. This does come with two blushes and a highlight, and I have the shade Divine Rose, Desert Orchid, and Golden Nectar. Now, I'm not really a fan of the highlighter in this, but I do really love the blushes in this palette. I have used, what is it, Divine Rose the most, which I'm surprised, because I got this palette because I wanted to try Desert Orchid. This is what Divine Rose looks like. It's just a neutral mauve color, and then Desert Orchid looks like this. Really pretty. It has more of a luminosity towards it, but these have great staying power, and I think for the price it is worth it. If you haven't tried like her blushes and you want to try it, but the singles are a little bit too out of your price range, it's a little too expensive, I would recommend getting the trio instead to try it out, because I feel like you get more bang for your buck. And lastly, the last blush I want to talk about is actually a blush palette, and it is from Lunar Beauty. It's the Moon Prism blush palette. It just looks like this. This is so freaking pretty. I love the packaging so much, and the colors in here are so beautiful. It has a mirror, and it has 6 different colors. You have your pinky colors, your like mid-tone colors, and then your mauve dark colors. These are so pretty. This lighting is doing it no justice. I really do like this a lot. I'm actually wearing, what am I wearing today? I think I'm wearing Spacey, the top one up here. Yeah, I'll give you guys a swatch. Those are the swatches. Like I said, this lighting does it no justice, but I promise you, these are so pretty in person. I am so glad I bought this. This is so worth the money. I'm not quite sure how much exactly this was, but man, oh man, I have heard so many good things about this, and it is worth the price. It is really worth the hype that people are giving it. This is an amazing product. I'm not sure if this is still available. If it is, I will try to link it or let you guys know in the description down below. Now, when I was getting ready to film this video, I was going over the products that I had to talk about today, and I noticed I didn't have no powdered bronzer to discuss, and I only had one cream bronzer, so which I'm really surprised, but I just have one, like I said, and it is cream, and it is by Makeup by Mario, and it's the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in the shade Medium. This, you guys, I love it so much. Again, like I said about the blush stick, this one I think is gonna break. Yeah, it's about ready to break, and the blush one is already broken, so I would say be very careful with these. But it does come like this, and then again it comes with the applicator on the other side. I don't use the applicator. This blends out so nicely on the skin. It's very buildable, soft, just so nice. Looks like that. Now, like that, it looks intimidating, but I promise once you blend it out, It looks flawless. I really do like it. Like, look at that. That looks so nice. And it was barely any blending with my finger. That's just my finger. So you could totally use this with a finger, a brush, or a sponge. It just, I enjoy this product a lot. Now moving on to highlighters. I do have two powdered highlights I want to talk about. The first one is from Ofra, and it's the Ofra and Steph Tom's collab highlighter in the shade Milk and Cookies. This highlighter looks so freaking beautiful on the skin. Like, look at that. It looks so blinding. I really do like it because you have one side that's light and then another side that's dark. You could mix. You could use one over the other. It's just really, really pretty. That's the two. Like, look at that. How blinding does that look? Let me mix it together. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. I am wearing this on my cheeks today. I don't think you're going to be able to tell because I try not to put too much. But that is what I have on my skin. I wish I had a brush in front of me, but I don't. But anyways, this highlighter doesn't emphasize texture. It just looks really smooth on the skin. I really do like this highlighter a lot. I don't know if I purchased this year. I might have purchased it the end of last year and like barely started using it because I kind of refrained from buying anything from Ofra. But this highlighter I had to have in my collection. I really do love Ofra's highlighters. If I could pick anything from Ofra, it would definitely be the highlighters. So the last highlighter I want to talk about is from Makeup by Mario again. I had a lot of Makeup by Mario products in this video, didn't I? I just really enjoyed his products this year. Anyways, this is the Soft Glow highlighter. It's the powder in the shade Golden, and it just looks like this. This is really nice. Now, this looked pretty dark when I got it, and I was like, dang, it's gonna be too dark for my skin. But once you blend it out, it's not. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And I will say that when you first put it on, it does look like it has like little fine tiny glitter specks. I don't want to say glitter, but it's almost. But if you blend it out with like a dual fiber brush, it'll go away. I promise you. It just looks so nice on the skin. It doesn't emphasize texture. It's just so pretty. I was really surprised that I liked it this much. Like, I blended it out more. See? I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Oh, look at that. Just looks wet. Nice and just soft and wet and just doesn't emphasize texture whatsoever. I really enjoyed this highlighter. Before we move on to lip products, I want to talk about one setting spray that I have, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I love this setting spray so much. I have this small size, but I will definitely be repurchasing the full size once my no-buy is over. I love this stuff so much. It has a fine mist. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Like, you see that? Oh, it's just so nice. This stuff lasts forever. If you go out and you're out for a really long time and you put this on, it ain't going nowhere. Your makeup is going to stay put. It's going to look nice. It's going to just, oh, I love this. I cannot say anything more because I'm just so, oh, I don't have words for this. This is so freaking bomb. I highly recommend it. And I wouldn't even recommend getting this size. I would just get the full size because I wish I would have got the full size. This stuff is really good. And I actually like this better than the All Nighter from Urban Decay. This one is definitely a winner this year for me. Okay, you guys, let's move on to lip products. We are almost done with this video. I just have eyes and then we will be all done. But for lips, I do have this, I don't know, I guess it's just a Juicy Lip. I don't know if it's like a lip gloss. It could be a lip gloss. It could be like a lip treatment. But this is from Tarte and it's a Maracuja Juicy Lip. Just looks like this. And I have mine in the shade Rose. Now, it is one of those where you have to click it and then the product will go up. These make your lips look so juicy, so plump. I hate the word juicy, but it literally makes your lips look juicy. So nice. That is the color right there. Look at that. Like, look at that wet, glowy, not glowy, but you know, just nice. I really do like these a lot. And I don't know if this is my only one I have in my collection, but I want to get more. Eventually I will get more, but these are only $19. Like, that is such a good deal, especially for Tarte. Moving on to lipstick, I have one from Tom Ford, and this is the lip color in the shade 03 Casablanca. Now, I messed up because I thought this was no longer available, but actually you could still buy it. You could actually buy it in this packaging. This packaging is limited edition if I'm not mistaken, and then they have their regular packaging, but in this color still. I got mine at the CCO, so I highly recommend checking out the CCO first before you buy anything Tom Ford, like full price, because I did get this at a discount. But I love this lipstick so much. I actually have this on my lips right now. Actually, I could use a little bit more. Let's put a little bit more on. But look at that color. Oh, it is so nice. I love this color so much. I really wish that I had bought another one, because now I cannot find them at the CCO. But yeah, look at that color. It's so pretty. And it has the TF logo on the top. It doesn't make my lips feel uncomfortable. Really nice. And yeah, I like this lipstick a lot. Moving on to another lip product, I have the NYX Shine Loud Boundary Pusher. I think that's all they're called. This is like what it has a gloss on one side and then the actual lip product on the other side. These are so good, especially for masks, because once you put these on and you put the mask over this, your lips aren't going anywhere. Your lipstick ain't going anywhere, I should say. The color is going to stay put. It's not going to transfer on the mask. I really enjoy these, especially during quarantine, during, you know, the COVID. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that word. During, you know, the hard times right now. But I really do like these a lot. So what you would do is put the lip color on first. And I do like the applicator. So you would put the lip color on first. The only thing I would say is do not like do that with your lips, like put them together before you put on the gloss, because then it will transfer. So just put it on first, like on the bottom and then on the top, and don't let your lips touch, and then let it dry a little bit. And then once it dries a little bit, then put the gloss on over it. I don't know if that's going to be too much. Let me see. I don't know. This is kind of hard to try, like, to show you on camera, but I did smooth it out and then put the gloss on top of it. And then once you put the gloss, it ain't going nowhere. Let's see. The gloss part will transfer, but who cares? You're not going to be able to see it on your lips, on your face, on your mask. You're just going to worry about the color, and the color doesn't go nowhere. I have two colors. I have one that's a red color that's in the shade. What shade is this? Oh my god, these are so hard to find. World Shaper, I think. And then I have a brown color that's in the shade. What shade is this? Boundary Pusher. I really do like these a lot. Okay, let's talk about lip liners. Now, these lip liners, I have 6 of them, but I'm basing them off of formula. I am talking about the Gerard Cosmetics lip pencils, I think they're called. Yeah, lip pencils. I have 6 of them. I originally had bought one, and then I love the formula so much that I went ahead and bought 5 more. They were doing, I think, 5 for $25. So that was, I thought, a great deal. I originally started out with the shade, where is it at? It's called Nude. Yeah, Nude. It's right here. I have got this one first thinking that it was going to be like a not so light nude, like, you know, like almost like a butthole lip. But it looks like that. On my skin it does look like a butthole, but I really love the formula that I went ahead and bought more, like I said. So I have the shade Nude. I have Melrose Place. I have Bel Air. I have Share, which I'm wearing underneath the Tom Ford lipstick. I have Red Brick Road. And then finally I have Sugar and Spice, which is like probably my first favorite. And then Share would be my second favorite. But these lip pencils are freaking bomb. I love these so much. Like I said, I really do like the formula of these. They don't tug on the lips. They're just smooth, and oh, I love them so much. They're so easy to use. If you're not really, if you don't really know how to put lip liner on, I think these would be great for a starter because they're that easy to put on. But I'm just trying to throw some swatches real quick so you guys can see. so easy to put on. I think I swatched this one already, didn't I? Which shade is this? Oh, Bel Air. Bel Air almost looks like the nude color, but it's not. But I probably did double of the colors swatching it, but I just want to show you guys real quick how pretty these look. Look at that. So nice. So easy to put. These are definitely one of my top favorite lip liners. And then the last lip liners I want to talk about are from LA Girl, and these are the Shockwave Lip Liners. I have mine in the shade Sandstorm, Maple Glaze, and Gingerbread. I love these lip pencils a lot. I would have to say the Gerard Cosmetics lip pencils are first, and then these would be second. But again, these are just so easy to put on the lips, so nice. And I love the colors that they have. Pretty nudes. I think if you guys were looking for a nude lipstick, I mean not a nude lipstick, but nude lip liners that weren't too nude, these are perfect. And these are like less than $5, I believe. Really nice. These are a little bit more cheaper than the Gerard Cosmetics. So if the Gerard Cosmetics are too hard to get your hands on, then I would highly recommend getting the LA Girl ones. Very nice lip liners. Alright, you guys, let's finish this video with eyes now. First thing first, let's talk about my one like eye base that I have that I love this year, and it is from Gerard Cosmetics. Now, I don't know the exact name of this because the like what it said on the bottom like wore it out, but I will try to link it in the description box down below. But this is in the shade Fair, I believe, and this is so good. A little bit goes a long way. Trust me, you just need the tiniest amount. Even if you put a finger and like barely tap it, that will be enough for both eyes. Trust me. This stuff is so good. I do have it on today on my eyes. It doesn't make my, I was going to say mascara. It doesn't make my eyeshadow move. It doesn't fade away. This really keeps my eyeshadow in place. I do have oily eyelids, and this does help my oily eyelids, and it just makes the eyeshadow look so nice and so flawless on the eyes. I really do enjoy this. For eyeliners, I have these NYX Professional Epic Wear Liner Stick, and I have two shades in my hand. Just looks like this. These are so nice. I love these so much. These do not budge when I put them in my waterline. Like I said about my eyelids, I have watery eyelids. I also have really watery, tight lining lids. I don't know what they're called. But anyways, and usually when I wear a liner in my waterline, it just goes away fast. These do not do that. It stays in place. And these are, I think, like less than $5 as well as the lip liners. These are so perfect. I love these so much. And I have like maybe 4 of these in my collection, different colors. They're that good, and you can find them at Ulta. I think you could find them like at Target, Walmart, all those places. Highly recommend these, and I love these in 2021. And then the last eyeliner that I have to talk about is from Essence. Now this one is a nude one. It's in the shade Silky Nude. This is the only nude one that I love the most in my collection. This stays in my waterline. I do have it on today. I don't know if you're gonna, oh yeah, you could tell I have it on. And it just looks so nice. It doesn't look too white. It doesn't look too nude. It's just perfect. It's the perfect color. And like I said, it doesn't budge. It stays in place. And I think this is like $3 if I'm not mistaken. Love it. And this was definitely a favorite in 2021. Okay, I have 3 mascaras to talk about. The first one I am wearing on my eyes today. I love this mascara. I have not been wearing false lashes. It's been a minute now since I haven't been wearing them. This mascara makes it look like I'm wearing false lashes, and I love it. It just makes my eyelashes like, you know, curl up. It stays a curl. It makes it look full at the same time. I just really like it a lot. And it's from Uma by Sharon C, and it's the Batter Boom All Natural Volumizing Mascara in the shade Black, y'all. And it looks like this. I love the applicator because it's small enough where I could do both my top and lower lashes. Just looks like this. So nice. It doesn't smear on my eyes. It just looks so nice. I love this mascara. I think this is probably my favorite Drugstore mascara that I have in my collection. other than like my higher end mascaras. This is definitely my favorite Drugstore. Then the next mascara I have is also Drugstore, and it's actually from Morphe, and it's the Make It Big Mascara Volumizing in the shade Bold Black. Just looks like this. This mascara, I was actually surprised. I really liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. Now, this one does have a bigger applicator in the front, and then it kind of like flares from big to small, like, you know, like a hair wand. Starts chunky from the top, and then down at the bottom it's small. That's what this one looks like, but that's what the applicator looks like. I really do like this. I really like use the middle of the applicator to do my eyes because I feel like that's the perfect size in the middle. But this makes my eyelashes look so volumizing, and it doesn't move as well as like the one from Uma Beauty, I think that's what it was. But yeah, I really enjoyed this mascara, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this mascara is like $12. And then finally, the last mascara I have is from Rare Beauty, and it's just called, I don't know exactly what it's called because I did get this in a set, but it looks like this, and it is just a smaller size. It's in the shade Black, of course. Now, I do like this one a lot. It does make my eyelashes look volumizing and full. However, I don't like the mini size. I know when I run out of mascaras, I'm going to purchase the full size. I feel like this one is a little bit too small, and it makes it messy to do my eyelashes. So that's the only thing I don't like. But formula wise, I really do enjoy this mascara, and it's another mascara that actually makes my eyelashes look like I'm wearing falsies. So I really enjoyed this mascara a lot. Okay, you guys, so we are here at the final products I want to mention, and it is eyeshadows. So I want to talk really quick about some single eyeshadows that I have that I really enjoyed this year. The first one is from Cleona Cosmetics. Now, I do have these ones right here. It's these 5 up here. These are my JD Glow, but I'm going to talk about these today. These are a Canadian-based brand, but I really did enjoy these. These are pricey, but I think if you're in the United States, they're a little bit cheaper than Canadian, so which is good for me. But I really did like these a lot. When I wore these, I got so many compliments and so many people asking me where I got my eyeshadow from, and I told them, and it just, oh, look at those colors. Looks so nice. Now, the prices do vary on the shades and all that, so I'm not 100% sure how much each of these were, but I will link their website down below if I could find it, or if I can actually link it. But look at that. Oh, so pretty. I think this one's a multi-chrome, or I see green right here, but I think you guys, yeah, you guys see purple and I see green when I look at it, so it is a dual chrome. But oh my god, look at how pretty that looks. Super nice. I really think these are worth the price, but like I said, these are a little bit pricier, so I would recommend getting a few at a time, just because you will have to pay a little bit more for not only the eyeshadows, but for the shipping cost. The shipping cost is pretty pricey, so I would, like I said, recommend getting like maybe 4 at a time, 5 at a time. I don't think no more than 5 at a time, but yeah, I really did enjoy these a lot. And then finally, the last single highlighters I want to talk about are actually from Terra Moons. I quickly fell in love with this brand. I actually have quite a bit of their eyeshadows. As you can tell, these are all Terra Moons eyeshadows that I have in here. Looks like this. I will swatch a couple for you. Now, again, these are pretty pricey, but get maybe 5 at a time to get your money's worth. But I love these so much. I want to get more. I really do want to get more. I will swatch a couple for you. There's one shade in particular that I'm eyeing that I cannot wait to get. She just came out with it, but these are so pretty. Like I said, some of these do have different textures and prices and all that good stuff, but regardless, they are so worth it. Look at that. So blinding. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at how nice that looks. I will say these are a little bit more cheaper than the Cleona But oh, these are so nice. Obviously, as you can tell, I have a lot of them, but look at how reflective these are. These are so nice. I love these a lot. So these ones were top notch in my collection this year. Alright you guys, and the only eyeshadow that I want to talk about today is from Natasha Denona, and it is the Retro palette. This palette I fell in love with really fast. As you can tell, I haven't had it that long, but I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Like, I've really been using this palette a lot. This is what I have on my eyelids today. I just really enjoyed her formula in the $65 palettes. These are blendable. They're easy to work with. I did this look super fast, and they're just easy and beautiful, and oh, I really did love this palette a lot. I think I have like 4 more of her $65 palettes, and so far this one is my favorite from her. I really enjoyed it, and I love the looks that I created with this. I also paired it with the Glam palette, not the face palette, but the actual eyeshadow palette. This and that one together. So beautiful. I forgot which video I had the look on, but it's just so nice. I will swatch some of them for you so you could see these. Now everybody talks about her cream to powder formula, and I feel like I really got that experience with the cream to powder formula in this palette. It just really made it pop. Oh yeah, look at that. And they're just so easy to put on, and one swipe, look at that. Super nice. I feel like people were talking about this palette a lot this year, and for good reasons. This was a bomb palette, and I hope this is permanent. I'm not 100% sure, but I really do hope it is, because I feel like if I were to somehow use all the shades up in this palette, I would want to repurchase another one just because I would want to have it in my collection. It is that good. I really did enjoy this palette. Alright you guys, that is everything that I have in today's video. That was all my favorites for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments down below what were your favorite products this year, and did I have some of your favorite products in my video today? Let me know. I would love to hear. Until the next time, I will catch you guys later, and happy holidays. Bye!